Welcome back everyone to Mega Man 8. We have the last two Robot Masters to take care of, and the first of them would be Swordman, which I love this design. It's imposing as hell, just this badass Zweihander. I'm gonna call it a Zweihander even if it's just a normal freaking... It's a one-handed sword, but still, it's gigantic. And his stage is one of the best stages in the game. It's something that I wish most stages will actually try to do. This is basically a challenge room. This temple, every single one of these rooms right here has to be... It has a challenge that requires you to use the power of the 4 Robot Masters that you have already defeated before. Again, why? It's something that not every Mega Man can do, because not all the Mega Man limits your choice of Robot Masters like this. But still, taking advantage of the fact that you have a level when you're sure as hell to have some type of power at your disposal, and blending it into the level design, this is just genius, honestly. I wish there was a way to basically implement this much more organically. Now, what you need to do in every stage, you see at the end of every challenge room, there's a switch you have to press. After pressing that switch, you basically open the gate to move forward. The first one needed the lightning hook. Now we're gonna need the tornado hold in order to basically align these switches and open the pathway forward. It's honestly really damn good. If it really comes and puts it into perspective, which is most important for you in a Mega Man game? Is the non-linearity of everything? Because, like, we can clearly see a case of where not being entirely non-linear can be an advantage. Because right now we can actually build a level knowing full well what Mega Man is capable of. And if most of your powers can actually improve your exploring ability, that can also give more chance to the level designers to implement something. Now, see here, we basically go with the ice, with the speed of the ice power. We can actually freeze all the fire, and this basically becomes a challenge where you have to take, you have to keep up with the ice in order to not be left behind, and running into all of the other fire. Honestly, it's great. So yeah, I feel this is something that Mega Man should be taking advantage more of. Now, here we can see on the wall there's a symbol that we should take good look at, because once we get to the end here, we have to put the symbols in order. And I fucked it up immediately. The worst part is that it's not if you get the first wrong, you still have to press all the other ones. It's only 3 switches, so even doing this randomly, it's not that hard, honestly. There we go. Even if you make a few mistakes, it can still be very easily doable. And now that all of the 4 switches have been pressed, the way forward is open. Really, I wish more stages would take advantage of this. It's something that I really, really liked. And now we go on the underside of the stage, where we take care of our mini-boss over here. We have to wait until he opens up, so we can reveal that D12 that it takes on the inside. And we shoot it with a grenade in order to maximize the damage. The curious thing is gonna happen midway through the fight, where the platform we're standing on is gonna be destroyed by this hammer robot. And technically this hammer robot is supposed to go all around and attack the platform we are standing on. But since I basically destroyed the D12 rather quickly, that didn't end up happening. As you see, the grenade bomb is the absolute best weapon against all the mini-bosses. Now, this section I don't really like. I admire the fact that they are trying something different with going on with the lava, but the fact that you control that boat by basically jumping on the buttons to make it go on the left or right can create a couple of problems, because when you start jumping all over the place and overcorrecting, and at times can be quite an issue. Like here, for some reason it wasn't moving like I wanted him to, and then it's another section later. It's gonna get worse. I do wonder if I can destroy this thing. Doesn't seem like it. It does seem a little suspicious. Yeah, look at that. I love this power-up so much. Yeah, there you go, you see? I jumped, and I pressed the other button, making me go the opposite direction. I feel there was something over there that I would have needed to use the tornado hold, but still. At this point, the damage was already done. And now we got to fight Swordman.
A fair fight.
I freaking love this design. Now, the coolest thing about Swordman is that it's basically two pieces of robot. And we have to eat basically the upper body, because the lower body doesn't really get that much damage. The fight is not that hard, honestly. It's just this speed attack. He divides himself. When he does with the with this swing, is basically very easy to avoid. But yeah, I kinda like it. You have to be careful of these massive boulders that drop from the sky, though, because if you're not careful, you might end up getting slashed by them. But yeah, nothing a good old water balloon couldn't fix against this guy. And the first Robot Master is done. And now we get his power, the Flame Sword. This is something that I wish was a lot better than what it ends up being, because you get to play out with a sword. You basically can feel a little bit like Zero from Mega Man X, just a bit. But yeah, it's not exactly good. Hi, Searchman. I love the fact that this robot has two heads. I don't know why. It's something very particular. I love how the designs keep getting more and more articulate thanks to the fact that we have more power. If you really think about the first generation of Robot Masters, they were all just basically guys in a suit. Outside of maybe Gutsman. This stage is the one that really takes advantage of the grappling hook with the lightning chain. There are gonna be a lot of pieces where you just can go and hook yourself on and just swing all over the place. It's a method that I really enjoy. I like all these little unusual ways of exploration. Mega Man needs more power-ups that are basically more akin to help you exploring, because then you can get a lot more interesting level design, just like this one. There we go. You don't really need to jump midway. Once you get hooked to a chain, you do the swing, and once you get to the other end of the swing, you basically just go. And here is the Flame Sword. As you can see, it's a very short-range weapon, which is not necessarily a problem, but the range is so short, it's very hard to not get close to the enemy without getting hit by the soldiers, without getting hit by them yourself. So you really have to be careful about it.
Ready.
It's used to in this stage to get rid of those electrified brambles, pieces of bramble all over the place. I don't know what I'm not talking at this moment. The words are escaping my mouth. And that is another cool thing that you need to do. These doors that only open for a short period of time once you shoot at them. It's something that can be used fairly well to do some tricky platforming, like here. Jump, get hooked to the chain, and then quickly get inside. Doesn't seem like much, but I kinda like it. It's something more than just going around, jumping and shooting, which is something that basically Mega Man does all the time. I miss the super adapter because of stuff like this, getting to break open some walls in order to proceed, or having basically a double jump in midair. This is something that really gets my gears going when I'm playing some platform games. It's the fun of platforming with something that it's just more than a jump. I'm loving... Give me two things, a double jump and an air dash, and I'm yours. I'm loving stuff like... I've been playing It Takes Two and Split Fiction lately with a friend, and oh my god! In the moment, I see that I could have just double jump and correct myself with a short hair boost in midair. I was like, I'm yours. Great. I love this. I am loving this. Fuck gravity and all that. Give me a double jump and an air dash and I'm yours forever. But yeah, we got to the end with Searchman. This fight can be tricky because, yeah, he can shoot a crap ton of projectiles, and being a military-themed Robot Master, he can also just take advantage of some other stuff. I hate this bouncing burger that throws all over the place. Yeah, here we just have to guess which bush is hiding from, and we have to do it before we get tracked down by the aiming shot, because otherwise we're gonna get hit by his homing shot, and there's literally no way of avoiding damage at that point. Yeah, you see? Just like he reveals himself. But yeah, when he does this attack over here, when he jumps in mid-air and starts shooting over with these... with his missiles, that's the best point where you can get to basically hit him, because you can do a lot of damage since he's floating there in midair. Yeah, you see? Not a hard fight, but it's tricky to use the flame sword at times because of the very short range of the weapon. And with that, all the Robot Masters are over, so the next time we meet, we're gonna start exploring the Wily stages and be done with Mega Man 8. I am Markus. Take care of yourself, everyone, and have a very nice day. I will see you in the next video.